removed the old antennas, and as you can see, my holes that I drilled are still there from having the old ones mounted in. So we're going to go ahead and put the new ones in because I tested the range and I got much better range, surprisingly. Okay, the high gain antennas are on there now, both sides. Everything is tight, looks good. I'm going to go ahead and screw this puppy back together. You guys can see how that looks. Perfect, perfect. Everything came out great. From the top, excellent. This thing should be a beast now with all this firmware updates, high gain antennas, and all the goodness with the modified battery, everything. We should have no problems. This Hubsan should be a beast. So, I'll get back with you guys. Alrighty guys, as you can see it's pretty wet out here on the golf course. I'm just waiting for satellites. I've got 7 and then 9. And this is a pretty long golf course. I've got plenty of room to test the quad now. Man, this ground looks really crazy with how wet it is. Alright, well, let's put the modified antennas back on there. As you can see, 14 dBi. And we've got enough satellites. Let's do this. See you guys in a sec. Alright guys, I'm over just under 600 meters and I'm starting to get some breakup. I can still see, and it is dark out, so the screen actually looks better than it looks to you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the RTH on and bring it home. It is a massive, just massive increase. See, it actually looks pretty good. I'm getting a few blackouts, but I'm at 600 meters. Much better. I got to start bringing it back. We're going to hit the RTH. And yeah, man, it's way out there. I'm over the golf course, so it's way out there. We're getting some breakup, and I'm also not in the world's best area either. So it's coming back. I'm at 7.1 volts. It's time to come home. It's 520, 517, 514. It's coming back pretty fast. But yeah, 600 meters, guys. See you in a minute. Alright, so 120 meters, we're almost back here. It should be over the top of us. I should start seeing blinking lights up there. There they are. Yeah, so it was 100 meters high almost. And, let's see, 100 meters high and almost 600 meters out. So I got 700 meters out of that flight. I'd say that's pretty good, guys. That is a major increase. So, it's coming home. It's right above me now. RTH worked perfect, and we're coming home. 700 meters, guys, and that's with a ton of towers in my area, so I'd say that's pretty good, man. Absolutely, Super Flyer's awesome. What's up, guys? Drone worship back in your face. It is 5 a.m. I stayed up all night doing all this stuff with the drone, and I gotta tell you, I just went 700 meters with a ton of towers in my area. I was getting some breakup. But I think in a big open field or big open area or a cornfield or something like that, you could easily push 1,200 meters with this setup, with the Super Flyer. And I did end up putting my high gain antennas back on there, and very surprised by the outcome. I went out to my golf course. It's 5 in the morning. It's not even light out. I figured there'd be nobody out there. It was a perfect straightaway. Didn't have to worry about anything, and it worked perfect. Now this has 4.2.9 on here. That has 1.1.12, and then it has 1.1.22. So it's Super Flyer is definitely a large increase in range. I was getting some dropout as I was flying, but it kept recovering pretty fast, so it wasn't a big deal. And like I said, I'm surrounded by towers out here, so it's gonna happen to the best of us. So you guys know that you can get these high gain antennas from eBay, Amazon, GearBest. Any one of those places would carry the high gain antennas, and the Super Flyer was pretty easy to install once I understood how it worked. So that's battery mod, sun visor mod. I put an extra large sun visor that actually ended up had a glue on there. I wanted a large one, and then the holes drilled for the thing, and then I upgraded the firmware, and then I upgraded the firmware on that, and I believe this thing has basically become almost a hobby grade bird at this point. I believe even maybe during the day I'll push it harder. I'll see if I can get 1,000 meters out of it like this. But, before, guys, I was getting 250 meters, maybe if I was lucky, 300 meters, and then the fail-safe would kick on. Not happening anymore. I had tons of range on this thing. It was insane. It just kept going. It was like, it felt good to be able to do that finally. It doesn't feel like a toy anymore. It feels more like a hobby-grade bird. So, is Superflyer good? Guys, I gotta say yes. Standard controller, a few modifications. It's a beast. It is very nice. So, I did push about 700 meters, and that was basically 100 meters high and 559 meters out, 600 meters. I mean, and then plus 100 on top of that, 700 meters, guys. So, I mean, yes, it definitely makes a major difference in range. Totally kills the restrictions. So, anyways, guys, this is Drone Worship. I'm going to bed. Good night. Toodaloo.
Give yourself to the dark side.